Well, I just have so many around me, I don't know what to pick next. Hey mermaids, it's Tidal Magic, and I pulled all of my mermaid tails out of my closet so that I could show you guys my mermaid tail collection. I have been mermaiding for about a year now, and in that time I collected 14 mermaid tails that I have here with me right now that I can show you guys. It is quite a lot, but I'm really excited to show you all of the tails that I loved enough that I just absolutely had to bring home. Where do I even begin? I'll start with my only FinFolk tail right now, the golden Giza. I love this fluke shape. This might be one of my favorite fluke shapes that I've ever seen. It's beautiful, and the detailing on this fluke and the colors. FinFolk tails, in my opinion, are an absolute work of art. I love the way the scales look and the colors on these tails. They're just so beautiful. I am actually too big to fit into this tail right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to wear her again, but we'll see. She's still absolutely gorgeous, and I love having her in my tail collection. I've got my Fantasy Fin 3 inside my Rainbow Dream tail. This is an absolutely beautiful tail with an amazing rainbow gradient that goes all the way from the waist down to the fluke. And the fluke and these side fins, the detailing kind of reminded me or gave me like a Lisa Frank vibe, and I absolutely love that. The bright neon colors and the rainbow. This is definitely my favorite tail, and I love it so much. She's so colorful, and I'm so happy every time I swim in her. It's like that feeling that I had as a little kid with like Barbie Mermaid movies, or this Polly Pocket game that I remember on the website way back when we were younger. Just this magical feeling with sparkling pink dolphins and this really incredible underwater world full of magic and mermaids. That's what this tail makes me feel every time I'm in it, and I love it so much. And that is, again, the Rainbow Dream. This next one was actually the first tail I got for the Fantasy Fin 3. It's the Salmon Lagoon. I loved the greens and pinks. It kind of reminded me of like flowers. Just had a very sort of natural flowery vibe, and that's why this tail swam home. This next one is my last tail for the Fantasy Fin 3 right now. I've ordered a couple custom Mertailor tails that are also for the Fantasy Fin 3, and I'll definitely be sharing those whenever they do arrive. This one is the Kawari Mono Koi, which, it looks like a real fish. It's beautiful. I love the bright orange detailing and the scale patterning. I cannot wait to get this tail in the water. Unfortunately, after I got it, I had one planned swim, and I chose to take the Rainbow Dream to that one, and I've been hooked on her ever since. The next tail in my pile is my original Fantasy Fin 1 with the Parrot Bass skin. My very first Mertailor tail. This very, very deep red, pink color and these bright blues was just so magical and summer vibing. And that is why this was the first tail I got from Mertailor about a year ago. Time flies. I almost never get in this tail anymore, but I do still like to practice in her, and she's definitely the most feasible whimsy tail to take to the gym. The others are just so big, I need to get a tail bag for them. This next one is a skin for the Fantasy Fin 2, upside down. It is the Dragon's Breath tail. I love this sort of like watery detailing right here. That's one of my favorite parts of this entire tail. I've taken several outings with this tail, and it does look like fire in the water. It's absolutely beautiful, and I feel magical when I see pictures of myself in this tail. It's one of my favorites to take pictures in, but she's been to the lake a couple times and definitely needs some TLC before she goes out again. My Fantasy Fin 2 is inside the Tangy Twist tail, which is another beautiful Mertailor tail with these gorgeous colors, this royal yellow transitioning into these mystical blues and this deep blue at the fluke. Oh, this tail is magical. My favorite for the Fantasy Fin 2. Whimsy tails are my favorite in general, but oh, I love whimsy tails, you guys. I also love FinFun tails, and we can now get into my FinFun tail collection. This first one was actually a quarantine gift that I got for myself. It's the Citrus Splash, and it was just these lovely bright colors that just reminded me of summertime, and it was a happy tail to look at when I was browsing the website. It's got this lovely shiny sequin detailing, and it just made me smile. And right now I felt like I really needed a smile, so this was my quarantine smile present for myself. This tail, I don't know if I'm ever actually gonna wear. I'm not sure I can pull it off, but it was just such a gorgeous design, I had to get it. The sparkles on this FinFun tail are actually gold. Look at that amazing detailing. This is the Moroccan Rose. It was February of this year, and it has such a love goddess vibe. I love it so much. It's majestic, but again, I'm not sure that I can pull it off, so we'll see if I ever get a photo shoot or go swimming in this particular tail, but she was just too gorgeous not to get. This tail I swim in more than any other tail I own. It's the FinFun Saltwater Taffy. It has an iridescent sparkle sheen that does not at all come across in this lighting. When it's in the sun at the pool, it was just a rainbow iridescence, and it was bright and all over the tail. And these scales on this tail, look, they actually look like little shells. They're so cute. I loved the colorful banding on this tail. It was just so fun, and I took this to the gym every day last summer. I love this tail so much. It got so many compliments. So many people asked where I got it. Beautiful tail. My most recent FinFun tail is the Dragonfly. I have not taken any pictures in her yet or worn her yet. I will at some point. It's again got that sort of sparkly sheen, sequin dotting, which is coming across nicely in this lighting. I love the colors of this tail. The greens and blues and purple get me every single time. I love those colors. They're so mermaid. This next tail is kind of different. I got this tail, the FinFun Malibu Pink, purely because I want to do a Barbie Mermaid cosplay, and this is the most Barbie Mermaid tail that I could possibly find. It just screamed Barbie, and that's the reason I got her. I've swum in her a few times. She's still in great condition, thankfully. She doesn't have sparkle dots or anything, but there's this cute detailing in the scales that's sparkly and whimsical. And yeah, I think I might be taking some pictures in this one later tonight. This is the second tail I ever got. It's the Sapphire Peacock. It's got this cute little peacock feather fan for the fluke. And the scales are the most beautiful shade of blue. It's again got that sheen of sequin dotting. Look at those scales. That's like feathery detailing. And the waistband on this tail is my absolute favorite waistband on any tail. I love it. The way the green scales transition into the feathers and then it goes down into the blue like an overlay. It's so beautiful. I really, really love this tail so much that it's actually hanging on my wall next to my bed. It gives me the mermaid comfort at night. The very first mermaid tail I ever got, so this is last but most definitely not least, is the ice dragon. There again, you see the blues and greens and purples. This tail is so beautiful. It's got that sparkly dotting again. Not so much the big sequins, but kind of a reflective shimmer. The details on the scales I love because they have a crystalline sheen, and it's so, so beautiful. This is just a mystic and magical tail and kind of has a siren vibe. Like you can almost hear the siren song in some crystal cave with this tail. I love it. Oh, this one's special. This one might be getting some pictures soon too. I think that was all of my mermaid tails. I think I showed all 14 of them. We've got 1 FinFolk, 7 FinFun, and 14, wow, that's 6 Mertailor. And I have more on the way. I'm definitely gonna be increasing that collection this year, and I'll be sharing those with you when I do because I love collecting these mermaid tails. If you did watch my video and you made it this far, thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe below because that really helps keep the content coming. And I love making this content for you guys. I really do love the filming and the vlogging, especially about this mermaid stuff that I am oh so passionate about. It has been amazing starting to share this stuff during quarantine and a really fun way to kind of distract from everything else that's going on. So I hope that this has entertained you a little bit. I do have some exciting stuff coming, and if you do follow me on Instagram at tidal.mermaid, you can definitely see a little bit more of what I have coming for my YouTube channel. In the meantime, definitely do leave that like and subscribe. I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye, fishies.